Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, continuing our journey to explore the Reckoning DLC maps. In the last video we explored the maps Overload as well as the map Fracture, and in this video we're going to be exploring the maps Quarantine as well as Swarm. Here we are on Quarantine, which is actually set on Liberty Island, as you can tell from Lady Liberty right there, the Statue of Liberty, and of course we have the view of New York City from over there. So we're actually set on Liberty Island, right, at a primate testing facility. Like, this is where they tested monkeys. Apparently there's an urban outbreak going on, and of course there's going to be a dynamic element towards the middle of the map, which we saw in the trailer, so I'm definitely interested to explore that. My first impressions here loading in is I really think that this map looks great. It has this early winter, almost a late fall feel to it, which I just love the way that the map looks and like the aesthetic and the feel of the map so far. I just want to get that out of the way. I love the way it looks. I love like the very clear like New York City style architecture and stuff. I like the way this looks so far. But here we are. I spawned on the Atlas side, which is going to be the C flag. Now I'm going to assume once again the Sentinel is going to spawn over there on the A side, and of course B is going to be in the middle, and I'm assuming, judging on like the square with the circle in the middle there, that's where the dynamic event is going to happen. So let's start exploring here. It doesn't appear you can actually get inside this building here over on C. It looks like this building is basically just going to be used as a platform. Now I must wonder, can I get up there? No, that is out of bounds, therefore not allowed, but you can in fact see inside this building here. Hold on, let's hover. You can see inside the building. Is there any Easter eggs in there? That'd be cool. If I were a map maker, I would put in so many Easter eggs that way. I remember my short-lived Minecraft server where I had that. We would build these maps and stuff, and I would spend so long trying to put Easter eggs just everywhere for people to find and explore. Like, that was like my favorite part of putting together a Minecraft server. It was a lot of fun. But here we are at the C flag. Here's the building we can actually get inside of. So that building, you can't get inside of it. You can't even get on top of it, but there is going to be a little side area over here that you can get on top of, as well as there's going to be some ambulances right here. Now, can we punch them open? No. What is that? Is the event happening? Is the thing happening in the middle?
Disposal doors will now open.
Exposal doors! I want to go look. Exposal doors, I bet you they're towards the middle. Exposal doors! Exposal doors! Where are the exposal doors? Oh, goodness, where are we going? Whoa! Yeah, so initially this was just a kind of a park, a little bit of a platform, if you will. Now it would appear, oh, in the B flags right here, but now it would appear that you are going to fall to your death if you laying down there, but you can't hang out here, and for whatever reason, this thing is already covered in, like, purple paint. Not sure why. Where's my physics? Sledgehammer, where's the physics? This thing should bounce around if I punch it. If I shoot it? Okay, it bounces around if you shoot it. And it stops if it bounces on you. Look at that. That's really neat, actually. So, you shoot it, it'll spin around and stuff. If it comes back and hits you, it bounces off of you. It recognizes that you, as a player, are here. That's interesting. Now, allow me to back up a little bit. Now, yeah, see, it's not going to stop if it's not hitting me. But it will stop if it hits me. Now, watch again. Bam! And see how it bounces off of me. That's cool! Alright, Sledgehammer, you win. I just wish I could punch it. You can't punch it for whatever reason. But, yeah, so let's go back towards the C building now. And you can definitely tell it's a primate testing facility, as it is filled with bananas. And I've also been brainwashed by Pokemon, because anytime I say the word primate, I want to say primate instead of primate. It's definitely messing with my mind a little bit. But here we are at the C flag.
Disposal doors will open in T-1 minute.
T-1 minute?
Disposal doors for infected species will open in T-1 minute.
Exposal doors? Infected species? Where are the infected species? I don't know. I guess we should try. We're kind of up against the clock here trying to explore this map. So you have this area here, which is going to take you into the middle, which is going to take you towards B, right? Nice little small building. You can access it from a number of ways. You can access it right there. You can go and climb over this wall, get in through there. You can access it a number of ways. Let's go here towards the right side and explore that. And from here, we'll be able to loop around and go towards the A flag. Sounds good? Sounds good. So initially, you come up here. You're going to be in this elevated platform. We do have bananas. Here's a question. Do the bananas, like, what happens if I shoot the bananas? Alright, so we do have banana physics. Bananas do pop out. Not a great deal of them, but bananas will pop out. Whoa, there we go. Hold on. Yes, bananas will in fact pop out, ladies and gentlemen. They will in fact pop out. But you can come over here. It looks like we're going to have kind of like a long line of sight area between that building and this little area right here. Going to assume we're going to have some confrontations with people once you get around that area. And then can we actually enter? Whoa! Oh, okay, so you need to smash through that. This is going to take you towards B. All right, so there's going to be 4 ways into B. The B flag itself is going to be over there, where we were initially. Then you can, I'm going to assume, be able to come from that way. You can, in fact, come from that way, from the building that we came through. And, of course, you can actually come from that way. Now, here's the thing. Whoa, 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 let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. What is that? Oh, it's like a monkey thing. It's like a little toy thing that the monkeys had to put together. Like, they had to, like, put the shapes in the right spot and stuff. That's interesting. Nice little touch. Nice little touch right there. And this is also for tranquilizers? This map is so cool looking. I'm really having, like, a trouble of, like, doing an objective walkthrough of it. But yeah, let's continue on around the edge here. This is going to be that building that we were just at. You can, of course, go in through here. We have a bunch of these suits right here for the people that are testing on the monkeys. Hey, and also appears there's going to be this little building, which we did not actually walk through. So let's actually go into here. Oh. Well, I mean, actually, that's not actually gross. It looks like it's just leather or something, or clothing or something. I'm not entirely sure what that is supposed to be, but of course, it doesn't look like a lot of good things happened here. We have a bunch of pill bottles here on the ground. We have, yeah, multiple kinds of pill bottles. Hydroxide with banana flavoring. It's actually pretty awesome, if you ask me, that this is actually, like, something they took the time to make. Like, not only did they make these pill bottles for this map, right? Oh, does that say sulfur hydroxide? Okay, fast, accurate. They misspelled accurate. So maybe... large, chewable, and it's banana flavored. Like, the time they took the time to make it banana flavored. Like, nobody, I guarantee I'm the first person in the world to actually notice that it says banana flavored. Like, I just think that's interesting that they ended up doing something like that. It's a little attention to detail when putting together maps that I really enjoy. But yeah, you're gonna have this window right here, which will take you over to here. Can we get on top of this building? It looks like it's gonna say bounce for me. Let's try one more time. Yep, definitely bounce. Definitely can't climb over that. So let's continue on over this way, which will take you over towards the A building, which we can actually go inside here. Now, what is going to be in here? Looks like it's going to be a very tight little area. Okay, so I'm assuming this is where monkeys were, like, they sound down the chairs and tie them up, put the thing on their heads or something? Like, Simian IQ Research Station. Yeah, so this is where they tested the IQ of the monkeys. Kind of dark. I'm not a big fan of this whole animal testing thing. I don't think I like this very much. But this thing looks really cool. I'm not even sure what these are supposed to be, but it looks kind of cool. I like the way this looks so far. So here we are at A. A is this supposed to be like the lunch truck? Like, what's this thing supposed to be? I don't know. It's got this little trailer next to it, and this is gonna be A. You can hide behind some hay over here at A, and you got this little table as well. That is going to be the A flag. Now, let's look at A. It looks like it's a lot more open than what the C flag is. Sorry, it definitely looks a lot more open. And then there's that building over there that we just came from. Here it is. And then here's this. Then you have the Porta Johns here. And then you have this little thing over here. So let's explore over this way. Whoa. I hear like some electrical things happening. So we have some eaten bananas in there. So this is obviously where they would keep the monkeys. Also, this is the loading screen right here, I believe. Oh my goodness, I heard something, and here are the monkeys. I see the monkeys. Hi, little buddy. Aww. How do I let them free? That's adorable. There's like a little Curious George right there even. There's lots of Easter eggs to this map. Can you tell it's my first time here in this map? Because I'm kind of like taken away by it, because there's like so much detail. Beware of infected monkeys. Here's the question. They said T-1 minute the infected monkeys are going to be released. I thought maybe they would run around the map. I'm yet to see that. But then again, maybe they're talking about like a map-based kill streak that you get from care packages that unleashes the monkeys. And here we have another little Curious George. So... who knows? Who knows if that's going to be the case? But yeah, right here is where they took the screenshot for the loading screen of this map itself. Now, here's the big question. Can I bust this open? All right. Oh, I have made the monkeys mad, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry, monkeys. I didn't want to make you mad. I like monkeys. You guys are nice guys. You guys are nice monkeys. They're good monkeys. And... so now we've explored that. Let's just do a quick recap just to make sure we've seen everything that there really is to see over here. Yeah, so this is where we came from. There's the building we came through. Here's this little trailer. Here's the Porta Johns. Here's the building. Let's actually go inside the building. So I don't think we actually went down here yet. Oh, yeah, so this is that sound I was hearing with the electric thing. The electric fence isn't working right. And there's a lot of these little Curious Georges in here. I'm not sure why they're here, but they are. And yeah, this is going to be a little building that's going to take us over there on this side of the map. As you can see, where are we on the mini map? We're on the top part of the map. This is going to be like the top part of it. And yeah, and then of course there's this window that you can actually climb around if you so desire, and come back up this way. Makes sense? Makes sense. Alright, so let's check out this middle building here, which will take us, of course, towards B. Nothing really to it much. There's, oh.
You have been bitten. Please proceed to Zone B. The medical center will provide you with appropriate vaccination. Thank you.
If we've been bitten, go to Zone B, but we haven't been bitten yet, so I'm assuming it's a map-based kill streak. I bet you monkeys are going to be involved in this map somehow. It feels that they have to. But yeah, these are going to be all the ways around the map. Here we are again at B. And that's one of 4 ways to actually get there. You go along the side here, which I'm assuming, yeah, we can't get on top of that building because it's going to be out of the map itself. But yeah, this little courtyard area over here is going to be on the top part of the map. And yeah, it's just kind of a generally open area. Nothing really too much to it, I would suppose. But right here we have another area, which is going to be full of monkeys. Hiya, monkeys! Now what happens if I shoot? And I made all the monkeys mad. I made all the monkeys mad. Look at all the monkeys! They're all pissed! They are all very mad. All right, let's not make the monkeys mad anymore. But yeah, you come over here. That's where we came from. And this is going to be the building itself, which you can use to go over here towards the C flag. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the map Quarantine. Very interesting. It's a monkey testing facility, essentially, here on Liberty Island. Again, we got Lady Liberty right there outside. We are here in New York City. But, yeah, monkey testing facility. Weird. Definitely a weird setting. I'm assuming there's going to be a map-based kill streak, or there's going to be something involving those monkeys in one way or another. Let's fall to our death just to see what happens. Okay, yeah, we can fall all the way down there. I'm not entirely sure why that's there. And what real purpose it serves besides making it difficult. What I was talking about in my last video, I was talking about the idea of like putting the B flag like in the middle of a death area. Imagine if this was the B flag, right? I think it'd be cool if this were B. Like it was an island surrounded by like an area where you'll fall to your death. Like I think that'd be an interesting idea for the B flag. But ultimately, B is going to be right over here, which is going to be very congested. And of course, there's multiple ways to get in here. So grenades and things like that are going to be very prevalent here, as well as just people running around the corner and then going bam with a big powerful weapon. I'm going to assume that's going to be a thing here on this map. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be my walkthrough of the map Quarantine. Now stay tuned. We're going to be covering the final map of the Reckoning DLC. That map is going to be Swarm, so stay tuned for that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Swarm. Now, this is going to be the final map of the Reckoning DLC. This map is going to be set in Seoul, South Korea, and it is going to be under construction, as we can see from this giant spider tank thing that is just kind of walking along. Doesn't really look like it's really constructing anything, though. Are we sure we're not under attack? Like, I don't see how this is fixing anything. The building's got a little fire there, and there's a bunch of cracks and stuff. Like, I don't see how that thing's supposed to be fixing anything, but regardless, here we are on the map Swarm. Now, of course, the map-based kill streak for this map is going to actually have a Nano Swarm show up, which can be pretty awesome. We saw that, of course, in the trailer, but the point of this is to do a map walkthrough of the map itself. So let's check out the mini-map. It is going to be a relatively small map, just judging from the mini-map itself. We have spawned over here at the seaside, which is going to be the Atlas spawn. Therefore, the Sentinel spawn is going to be down there on the A flag. And overall, it looks to be a very small map, but just judging from the main map itself, it looks like we're going to have a big, thick middle building for us to play in, and we're actually going to have to see what that's going to be like. So I think initially, let's do just a loop-de-loop around the map itself, kind of cover the outer edges of the map, and then we'll cover the B flag and kind of like the center of the map. Sounds good? Sounds good. So we'll start off this way. So here we are at the C flag. Not any cover whatsoever here for C, besides maybe like capturing it from this angle so that, people from that street can't get you, or maybe capturing it from this angle so if people from that street can't kill you. But really, there's not a whole lot of cover for you. Now, we have this building right here, which definitely looks like it could use some reconstruction. But, yeah, that's just going to be a little side building. Maybe if you really wanted to defend. Actually, it looks like we're actually going to have an entire lengthy building here. But if you really wanted to defend C, instead of being out in the open, you can hang out in this building a little bit. Here, we're losing C. Bam, pop out. There you go. Get the kill. And see how that goes. But yeah, the building itself is going to take you almost along the entirety of this street right here. In fact, it is going to take you along the entirety of this top street anyway, which is going to have this bus right here. Now, can you get in here? All right, neato. Look, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a lot of jumping and kind of like intertwining between buildings and stuff here on this map. But yeah, here's the street itself. Again, you could also decide to go through this building here if you would like. Instead of going down the main street, you have options. Options are always good. And then you can also jump up into this building, I'm going to assume. Yes, you can, which is going to take you... Okay, it's a dead-end building. I kind of like this, actually. There's no real real purpose for this building besides it's an area that you can get to. There's no other ways up here besides jumping in through the windows. So I think that's an interesting idea. It's an interesting concept for a location on the map. I actually really like that. It's actually pretty cool that they just have a building entirely dedicated to that, because one thing they've done in Call of Duty over the years is they really make it so there's like 50 ways into every building. No, they're like, nope, there's 2 windows. If you want to jump through them, you can, but aside from that, you know, if you're somebody that's going to be camping all the way back here, you can, you know, essentially, you know, watch both windows and be all right. Here we are on this. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like where you would wait for your bus, but then again, this is like, how's the bus even supposed to get through here? Like, this isn't a street, I hope. This is like just kind of like a walkway, I'm going to assume. This is going to take you over there towards the A flag, so let's actually continue along here. We have more of these big tank things, and you have this little tunnel thing right here that you can actually go ahead and go through. Just keep that in mind. And also, we have this little parking area, which, kind of like that building over there, is a dead end. It's just here to be here. It's not going to be intertwined with other things, which I think is pretty cool, because I'm not a giant fan of maps that are so ridiculously intertwined with like a million ways into everything. It looks like the center of the map is going to be that way, but at least the outer edges of the map so far aren't like that. And this is a nice touch, having a ladder going from this roof into that building. I think that is a very nice touch. But here we are on the other end of the map, here at the A flag. And over here at the A flag, it's going to be just like C, and that's going to be very open. You can cover yourself again by like laying right here if you're worried about people coming from that direction, or vice versa. You can, oh, wait a minute. No, you actually, there really is no, here you go. You can try and lay here behind this car if you're worried about people coming from that direction. But yeah, ultimately, you're not going to have too many ways to protect yourself. But you can have this building right here, which you can look down upon the A flags. To keep that in mind, it's probably a really good place to try and hide on A. Would generally be like, maybe right here. You can protect yourself from that. You can protect yourself. Well, you can't really protect yourself from that, but you can try and protect yourself from people that may or may not actually be coming from this building right here. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot of things actually to this area over here. We don't appear to have a building on the side here for us to walk through. And yeah, I mean, you can hide like right here, obviously. That's a nice little spot, little nooks and crannies like that. But aside from that, there's really not a lot more to look at right here. So let's continue along the outer perimeter of the map itself and just take in all the Korean stuff, like that guy who looks very happy, very, very happy. And then, of course, the blue beer, because why not? Blue beer. And we'll come up this way. So here's the street. Now, we have DD's Coffee, which you can get on top of here, and that's going to be one of the things we intertwine into the middle buildings there. But you can also go around the outer edges here, which will take you into this building, which almost initially looked like a bakery, but there's no actual baked goods here. There's actually a bunch of glass and stuff. So I'm assuming something bad happened here. There's a bunch of bullet holes that I did not put here because I, of course, have paintball mode on, so those are actually not from me. So, I don't know. Something bad definitely went down here. Then there's these stairs here, which will take you back down onto the street. And you can continue on here. It looks like there's going to be, just kind of like on the other end of the map there's going to be this entire area on the side of the map where you can go through, where you can keep yourself off of the streets, essentially. Now, of course, it's going to be very close quarters, but something to keep in mind if you're somebody like me that likes to run around with like an S12, TAC-19, not so much a blunderbuss, but mainly S12 and TAC-19. Shotguns like that will be pretty good on a map like this, or at least in this area, because, you know, it's obviously very close quarters here. Just keep in mind there's going to be long lines of sight like that, which could potentially be terrible for you. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's go all the way back out here. Let's go to the edge of the building, which I love all like the purple and neon signs. Like, I think Call of Duty maps need more neon signs just because they add a lot. They add like a whole new brightness element to the map itself, and they would not allow you to get up there. That'd be cool if you could, but I don't think they're going to allow you to get up there on top of that sign. But you can go there. There's this little, wow, it's actually all covered in like graffiti and stuff, but there's this little area right here they can get into. And of course, here on the street, we have a couple of vehicles. This van along with that car. We have this loading truck, which you can actually get inside of and then go over here to the edge of it and then come out through this way. And then here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the C flag. So I feel as though we've seen almost all that there is to see on the outer edges of the map. Now, of course, you can actually get inside this building here from these side angles here. But yeah, I think we've seen almost all there is to see on the outer edges of the map, or at least I hope I covered all that. So let's actually hop in here to the center of the map. So let's actually stay on the ground initially, because I have a feeling this is going to be very confusing to go through. B flag is going to be right here in the very middle of the map. Now, you are going to have this little place that you can camp and hide, which I have no doubt people are going to. And you actually have, it seems like a lot of cover in here, but probably at the same time not a lot of cover, because like there's all these rooftops which will have an angle here, and also it's very easy to get there. Let's say, for example, you just died on B. Bam, you respawn over here. You go over here, do a little jump, you do a little jump, and do a little jump, and then bam, you're right back here at B. And you could probably do it even faster than that. I just decided decided to jump the entire way there. So we're going to have to see. B looks like it's going to be very hectic. It's also very close quarters, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to bring my shotgun in here and hopefully have some fun. And go in here to the bar building. Okay, here we are in the bar building, and this is going to be, goodness gracious me, looks like it might be a little bit confusing in terms of layout. Actually, maybe not. So here we are at C, right? Here we are at the C flag. You go inside here, you're in this bar with some neon flowers that look really cool. Now, you could go up the stairs if you would choose, or since there's a breakage here, you can just jump up if you would like to, because we have exosuits, and those are a thing. And you can run out here towards B, where we initially came in from. So that's going to be this building. Of course, you can go in this way if you would like. Whoops, I fell out. Or you can climb up here and go out this way. And we even have a ladder here for people that play the classic playlist. You actually have a ladder you can climb and get around on. So that's going to be the bar part of the map, which again is going to be kind of over here by C, and then can of course intertwine with the rest of the buildings here in the middle. Yeah, you come all the way over here. You actually have stairs, which will take you down to B. You can run up the stairs if you would like, and then come out over on this edge, which is going to take you over here by the Nom Cafe, which is that building that really serves no purpose besides just being a building over here. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see. I'm liking this so far. I think it's going to be very confusing here, but I also have a feeling that once you kind of get a feeling for the traffic flows on here, that you're really going to be able to dominate with close quarters weapons. And so here's going to be that building overlooks the A flag, and of course you can go out over here if you would like, and basically it'll allow you to run like infinitely almost. Like I'm not even jumping, I'm just sprinting, and I have a feeling that you could just sprint your entire way around this without ever actually having to jump. You could probably just get from point A to point B very, very easily. Let's see here. Again, I haven't jumped yet. I have not jumped yet. Oh, no, alright, so you can almost, like, sprint your entire way around there, but, yeah. I'd say it's kind of a neat little idea, the concept for the map itself. It looks like my controller is about ready to start dying. It has been a while since I've actually put new batteries in here, so I definitely see why the controller is dying. But that's good timing, because I think we've seen almost all that there is to see here on this map. Once again, this map is going to be the map Swarm, and why they call it that is a secret map-based kill streak that you get from a care package is going to be kind of a nano swarm that you guys may remember from the first mission of the campaign. It's going to be similar to that, but a little bit different. They're going to have it so it's actually kind of balanced in multiplayer, and you kind of like shoot down little swarms of them at a time. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna be running a care package on this map to actually try and acquire that thing, but I think we've seen almost all that there is to see here on this map. Basically, B is gonna be here in the dead center, and there's gonna be a bunch of buildings all around it that can all kind of intertwine together. Actually, we didn't check out this small little area right here, which I can see being very, very annoying, because if people don't check this little corner right here, then bam, people are gonna be hanging out right here, and then come out and try and saw people on B. But yeah, you can take this, and it's gonna take you up in this building that overlooks the A flag. But overall, I think it's a cool looking map. I definitely think it looks pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to actually playing through these maps. So if you guys go ahead, let me know in the comment section below what is your opinion of the map so far. Those of you guys who actually played the maps, and those of you guys that haven't even played the maps yet, maybe you've only seen videos of them so far because perhaps you're a PlayStation or a PC user. Let me know based on these walkthroughs and based on gameplay you've seen so far what you think of the new DLC maps here in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. If I had to guess, because keep in mind I do these as a blind walkthrough, I never know what is going to happen when I go through these walkthroughs. It's all live first impressions when I go through the maps. Based on what I've seen from my walkthroughs, I really think I am going to enjoy the map Fracture. I think Fracture is going to look pretty good. I think Overload is going to be alright. I think Quarantine is going to be probably my favorite, and I think Swarm here is going to be pretty good as well. So if I had to go ahead and kind of rate them 1 through 4, I would say Quarantine is probably going to be my favorite. I think Swarm here is going to be my second favorite. I think Fracture is going to be my third, and I think Overload is going to be my least favorite. But I'm not entirely convinced Overload is going to be a bad map. I'm just kind of worried what Overload is going to be like with those electric shocky things that do a bunch of AoE damage. We're going to have to see how that's going to play out. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be my walkthrough of the new Reckoning DLC maps. And of course, I'll do a full review of these maps after I get some playtime with them in the multiplayer, and of course, playing around on the new Exo Zombie map that, of course, is going to be called Descent. I hope you guys all enjoyed my walkthroughs. Remember to leave a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.